Welcome back to another episode of the Biscuit Boardroom. I'm your host, Jake, and today we are diving into one of the most unexpected yet powerful metaphors for professional growth, personal discipline, and visionary leadership. And in today's episode, we will also explore the 21-day journey of a chicken, how her quiet, focused dedication to nurturing new life reveals everything you need to know about commitment, patience, and the process of becoming. If you've ever felt stuck, overlooked, or tempted to abandon your goals because progress seems slow, this one is for you. So settle in, because what you're about to hear from me might just change the way you show up for your dreams. Welcome to the Biscuit Boardroom. So today I want to take you into a story that most people overlooked, a story of patience, purpose, and power. And it comes from the most unlikely place, a chicken's coop. Yes, you heard me right. Today we are drawing wisdom from the chicken. Now, before you roll your eyes and wonder what a chicken will possibly teach us about leadership, consistency, or professional growth, stick with me, because this little bird might just hold the key to something we all need right now, and that is focus, commitment, and trust in the process. Let's set the scene and dive right into that scenario. When a chicken lays her eggs, something extraordinary begins. She doesn't move on to the next task. She doesn't lay them and just walk away. She doesn't tweet about it, for instance, like hashtag egg goals, or possibly ask for external validation. No, she doesn't do that. For 21 days straight, she settles in. She protects those eggs, tend them gently, keeps them warm, stay with them throughout storms, through the silence, through stillness. Now, somebody might ask, why? Because deep inside, she knows what's growing inside needs time. And not just time, but attention, intention, and care. Let me ask you this. What are you setting on? What goals, dreams, business ideas, book, or breakthrough are you quietly nurturing, but maybe starting to doubt it? We live in a world addicted to speed, microwave process, I assume, overnight influence, instant results, and all of these, right? But the truth is, growth doesn't rush. Purpose takes time, and real transformation requires incubation. Here's the hard truth. Most people give up long before their vision hatches. Now, we bail on the process when it gets quiet. We just give up. When it gets uncomfortable, when we don't see instant results. But for the chicken, she doesn't demand proof. She shows up before anything cracks. She believes in the invisible work. And that's where your power lies too. Whether you are heading a team, building a brand, launching a course, or starting a podcast like I'm doing, or trying something to level up personally, you have to be willing to sit through the silent season, because in that silence, there's development, there's alignment, there's transformation. You can't see it yet, but that doesn't mean nothing's happening. Here's another powerful lesson. The chicken turns her eggs regularly. She doesn't sit passively. She's not just waiting. She engages. She's present. That's your cue to stay involved with your goals. Keep refining, keep learning, keep adjusting. Incubation doesn't mean inaction. It means intentional reaction. So let me ask you again, what are you committed to for the next 21 days? Not someday, not even you feel motivated, but now. What one thing you're ready to sit with, stay with, and see through. Maybe it's finally writing some business plans or some business ideas. It's showing up consistently to your morning routine. Maybe it's having the courage to start something with no applause and no guarantees, just purpose. Let today be the day you stop rushing your growth and start trusting the process. Let today be the day you choose intention over impulses, consistency over chaos, purpose over performances. Remember, that chicken didn't see her chicks for 21 days, but when the time was right, the preparation met persistence. Life cracked through the shells. And when it does for you, you will look back and realize you were never stuck. You were actually incubating something powerful. If we want to still continue with this, right? Let's flip the coin. What dream, ideas, goals, or businesses have you laid the foundation for, but abandoned halfway because it didn't hatch anything? It doesn't hatch fast for you. Maybe 3 days into a 21-day goal and you're already questioning, is it worth it? Maybe you are surrounded by people who aren't setting on anything. They're flopping around, busy, but aimless. You're starting to doubt your stillness, your consistency, and your discipline. But remember this: purpose requires patience. Vision requires incubation. You don't get results just because you want them. You get results because you're committed to the process before the outcome. Let the chicken teach you. It's not about working harder. It's about working with intention, protecting your goals, nourishing them, giving them time. Be persistent. And when you feel like giving up, remember that the chicken doesn't see progress for nearly 3 weeks. But the day that shell cracks, the world changes, new life begins. She becomes stayed with it. So let me leave you with this. What's your 21-day commitment? What are you setting on that needs your heat, that needs your focus, that needs your patience? Whatever it is, honor the incubation, trust the process, and show up every day like something's about to hatch. Because if you stay with it, it will stay with you. I hope you've learned something today. And of course, my name is Jake, and this is the Biscuit Boardroom.